This video is going to show how to add a Premier listing to the Alaska page here. We have showing right now, we have two featured listings and then a basic listing. So the Premier is going to show up in the middle here. It'll have a smaller thumbnail, but it'll also link as the featured venues do to the detail page for that specific venue. So let's get started. So I'm going to do a new venue. We're going to pick a venue here. You'll notice I have 4 tabs open at the top here. This one is not part of the 2012 directory, but rather is part of 2011. So we're going to pull the data from here, and it'll take roughly 5 minutes probably to get this data into the WordPress database to show up on the page. So here we go, new venue. You'll notice I'm going to do a lot of copy and pasting. So here we go. I'm going to copy and paste the title of the resort. So I highlight it. This is open PDF version. This PDF is already loaded on the site. It's actually page 5 of the 2011 directory. So I did a Control-C after I highlighted it there. Come over here, Control-V, and that's for paste. So I've done that. We're going to make an Alaska Premier. That'll let it note how to be formatted. Now if I go back here, I have 325 guest rooms. Again, a Control-C, Control-V. I'm not placing anything. This is an extra field that can be used, but it's not set up right now. Address, Control-C, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V gives me city, state, zip. Phone number. You'll see that most of these fields are pretty much in the exact order they are within the directory. 800 number, toll free. Again, you'll notice I have 4 tabs open, and I'm simply right now going between 2 tabs. We have an email ad or a website. We do need the HTTP in here, so we'll go http:// put in the website address with a Control-V, contact name, Lisa, Lisa's email, Control-C, Control-V, PDF page link. This is literally what we have right up here because I already have it opened. So again, a Control-C, Control-V. You'll see it is in the same format that's highlighted right here. I've just changed it. It says it's 2011, and of course page 5. Key, video. We do not have a video, so that needs to be checked as no. If we do have a video, you're going to simply click yes. You would put in the title of the video, and then just the YouTube address for the video, and then video would be active. Since we do not have a video active, we're going to choose no. Now we're going to grab text. This text is mainly going to be used for the mobile version of the site that will show up on your iPhone, Android phone, that type of thing. The excerpt here is basically this preview text that shows right here. This here is the excerpt, so we can control how much text is shown there. So what I do is kind of come down here, and I'm going to take just to the first sentence right there, highlight that, Control-C, come back here to the excerpt, paste it in. You'll see it pasted with line breaks, and that happens on some of them, but not all of them. So I'm going to recommend that you remove those, otherwise the formatting will be incorrect. So I'm just hitting delete basically, because I want it to wrap. When you do websites, you want your text to wrap. Doing hard line breaks is actually a bad thing because it will look different on different people's computers. Just want to make sure not to do that. Now we want to grab all this text for the right here. This is the main content. Again, this is going to show up on mobile devices, not the way we have the website set up. So what we'll do So I'm going to highlight all our text right to here, hit Control C. Now I'm going to use another piece of software, Notepad. It comes free in Microsoft Windows. And you can see we have issues, it looks like. The bulleted text, sometimes on these PDFs it comes in this text and sometimes it does not. It depends the quality of the PDF, quite frankly. So I'm going to pause this video and quickly get rid of all the line breaks. Okay, about 3 minutes went by actually, so I formatted this text here. It looks like I have one error on there, so let me see, get that fixed really quick here. Okay, we're back. So here's our text. Again, we'll do a Control C, Control V. So first the Control C. I'm going to take all our text, put it in, paste it directly in. You'll see we don't have our paragraph breaks. So I want my paragraph after displays and entertainment. So I go in here, I found displays, put that in there. Here's our entertainment. Now we need a bulleted list. So what I'm going to do is go back to here and hit Enter, choose bulleted list. Now I'm hitting just delete at the end of each sentence here. And that's going to put everything here in the bulleted list. There we go. So now we have all our text content from here. This has all been moved over. We have our excerpt, guest rooms, all this is done. We're not doing a video. Last thing left is the featured image. Here's our featured image. Again, it's page 5. This is already loaded, so it's under the Pubs 2011 Files Assets Mobile. The page 5 _ I1, there's going to be a bigger size too. We need the _ I1 is what we'll be using for our featured image. This image is actually 640 pixels wide, which is how we've formatted. If I click over here to look at this, this is 640. So this is the kind of the type of image we're putting up there as our featured image. So I do already have this this image on my computer. So what I'll do is hit Set Featured Image. Opens a window. I have to select File from my computer. So I have to find what I'm looking for under Publications, 2011 Files. I think it's Assets Mobile. Nope, I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. I was right. Took a while to show up, I guess. So we're looking for, let's do it alphabetically. So again, we're looking for page 5 and the _ I1. The _ I2 for page 5 is a much bigger image, which we do not need to use. The turn flipping software uses that file, but we don't here. So we hit Open. Now that file is uploading and being configured to work properly with the website. I do like to give the image a title. So what I do is go back again and highlight that, give it a title, and then I'll do a save before I'm going to insert it, and I need to make the thumbnail also. So I do the title, I save the title, then I'm going to click in here as Edit Image, and now what I want to do is I want to create this thumbnail, which it would be showing here if it was a featured venue as this bigger image, and when we do our premiere it'll be a little bit smaller, but we're still doing the image the exact same way, because you can actually flip. If you want to make this venue into a featured, it's just select a different category and it's automatically made a featured venue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in here, and what I'm doing is I clicked with my left and I'm just kind of dragging, and what I want this selection to be is 200 by 200. So I type in 200 by 200, And then I can just decide where I want this the image, thumbnail image, to look like. So I'm going to focus on this room, and every venue will be different. So then I'm going to click Apply Changes to the Thumbnail. And then this right here is our crop function or tool. Clicking that. And as you can see, this is now our thumbnail for that venue, and I'm only saving it to the thumbnail. We don't want to change or apply the changes to all image sizes because we still want the big featured image, which will show up on the venue detail page. Simply click Save, and we're ready to go. So there's our thumbnail. When I click the Use as Featured Image link right here, that automatically makes it the featured image. I'm now done with this window. I can click X. Now you see the full featured image is right here, and this is what's going to show up on that page. As I said before, we have it as an Alaska Premiere. All the information is now filled out. We're ready to hit Publish. So it's ready to go. Let's go back to this page. And I just realized I have this also set as a basic, the same venue, unfortunately. But this will be fine to explain what we're doing. So if I hit refresh, there it is. So this now shows you what the featured listing looks like with the big thumbnail. Here is now a Premiere listing, and here's a basic listing. So to clean up the database, I'm going to go back and get rid of this basic listing in just 1 second. But first, let's click to make sure everything's working right. You'll see there's our featured image. This will link to the website. This links directly to that PDF. And then, of course, all the basic information about the venue is there. So I'll go back and clean up and get rid of this as a basic listing, and that really concludes the venue. So this is now saved, and you can simply go click Add New Venue here or Add New Venue here and move on to the next venue that you need to work on.